Hi everyone, my name is Tan and I'm an independent certified financial planner practitioner. Recently, a friend asked me, what is the best 529 plan in California? That is a great question and I answer it frequently. Let me start from the history of 529 plan to implementing strategies if the tax law changes in the future. Quick history of 529 plans. Congress created 529 plans in 1996 and they are named after Section 529 of the Internal Revenue Code. Qualified Tuition Program is the legal name. What are 529 plans and their advantages? There are two types of 529 plans: prepaid tuition plans and saving plans. 529 saving plans are the most popular because of their flexibility, which means you can use the money in the 529 saving plans for any qualified school instead of the prepaid tuition plan where you have to use the money for that school. You can use the money for college and other post-secondary training or for tuition in connection with enrollment or attendance at an elementary or secondary, public, private, or religious school for a designated beneficiary such as a child or grandchild. Buying and selling investment inside the plan does not trigger a taxable event. Earning are not taxed if used for qualifying expenses. Qualified expenses are tuition, enrollment fees, books, supplies, equipment, room and board, computer, printer, computer software used for educational purposes. To be qualified, some of the expenses must be required by the school and some must be incurred by students who enroll at least half-time. Almost anyone can open the plan and name a beneficiary. There are no income limit restrictions to open the plan, contribute to the plan, or be the beneficiary of the plan. You can open as many plans as you like. There are no tax consequences if you change the designated beneficiary to another member of the family. Any funds distributed from a 529 plan are not taxable if rolled over to another plan for the benefit of the same beneficiary or for the benefit of a member of the beneficiary family. So, for example, you can roll funds from the 529 for one of your children into a sibling plan without penalty. This gives you control of the plan and flexibility to change the beneficiary. If a child doesn't need the money for education, change the beneficiary to another family member. You get to decide how much to withdraw from the plan and who gets to benefit from it. Estate planning with 529 plans. The contribution limit for 529 plan is normally the same as the federal annual gift tax exclusion limit. The contribution limit for 2019 is $15,000, which means you can contribute $15,000 into the plan if you want to. If there are husband and wife, each can contribute $15,000 into the plan, totaling $30,000 for 2019. You can also do a 5-year election, which means you can contribute $15,000 times 5 equals $75,000 into the plan for 2019, which means you can write a check for $75,000 and deposit into a plan today. Remember, you can only do it every 5 years and you have to report on Form 709 when you file your taxes for 2019. Husband can contribute $75,000 and wife can contribute $75,000 into the plan for a total of $150,000 for 2019 if they want to use the 5-year election per child or grandchild without triggering federal gift tax. If you have 4 children, that is $150,000 times 4 equals $600,000 into 4 529 plans every 5 years. The $600,000 is considered a complete gift and is out of your estate. There is no joint gift tax return, so each person has to file separately. Why do investors do this? They want to move money out of their gross estate and to maximize growth into the plan. Having $75,000 into the plan and invest it today versus contributing $15,000 and investing it over 5 years can make a big difference. What is the best plan in California? Currently, there are no state income tax benefit for 529 plans in California, so you can pick almost any plans, which means there are no tax deductions or credit. Some plans you can look into are Scholarshare, Vanguard, Fidelity, BlackRock, American Fund, and many others. The best 529 plans in California for you depends on your goals. Fund companies are making their plans better by decreasing fees. That's why you want to compare and talk to a professional before making a financial decision. Here are some questions to help you decide which plan is the best for you and your family. What is the total expenses and fees on the account and investment? Is there a minimum account balance to get started? Flexibility contribution in the future. How easy it is to contribute and withdraw from the plan. Are you buying the investment at net asset value? Are there any sales fee to invest? Are there any fees to roll over the plans to another plan in the future? Investors are doing it wrong. What I'm concerned about is the parents are not maximizing their retirement accounts before starting a 529 plan for their kids. The rationale behind these concepts are, you can borrow for college, but you cannot borrow for retirement. Financial aid weighs heavier on 529 plans than parent retirement accounts. What happens if the kids get scholarships and don't need the money in the 529 plan? Yes, you can change the beneficiary, but what if there's no beneficiary to change it to? Red flags I have seen. 529 plans with high management fees. High minimum to get started. The parents left the money in cash and did not invest it. You may as well open a saving account and leave it there because the point of a 529 plan is to withdraw the gains without being taxed and no taxes on buying and selling inside the plan. Parents have outstanding debts like credit card balance and student loans. That is a big no-no for me because you are paying a high interest that is guaranteed versus playing the market in the 529 plan. What I mean by this is the investment in the 529 plan can be positive or negative depending on what you invest in. With debts, you have to pay the interest no matter what. I'm only saying this because I care and I always want to put investors in the best financial position. Strategy to take advantage of future tax law changes. Let's say you have a BlackRock College Advantage 529, which is an Ohio plan. Your kid will go to UC Berkeley 10 years from now. The state of California do have the right to tax a qualified expense if used outside state plans. They are not doing it right now, but they do have the right to do it in the future. The solution is to roll out the Ohio plan to a California plan, such as a California Scholarship 529, and use it in California. That way, you don't get taxed on qualified expenses. Another scenario is you have a BlackRock College Advantage 529, which is an Ohio plan. If the state of California offers tax deduction or credit in the future, you can roll out the Ohio plan into the California plan. If you start with a California plan, you don't have to open another plan in the future if California offers tax deduction and credit in the future. For premium content, please reach out to me directly. I will tell you which is the best 529 plan in California and why. I have done a lot of research so you don't have to. To your family success, this is Tan, your trusted advisor.